around 45 minutes, we will officially know the conquering continent of these inaugural FIM Intercontinental Games. 3 races have already taken place in Jerez, including 2 Supersport 300 events. You're watching the highlights now from the Supersport class and race 1 in the morning, which was won after a red flag by Humberto Maya for FIM Latin America. The Yamaha R7s will close the show in just a few minutes' time, so get ready for some fireworks. We race in Jerez one final time for these FIM Intercontinental Games, and it is Moto 2 Series and also in World Supersport this season.
And one of the teenage riders who actually did gain places compared to their starting position moved up 3 places from 12th to 9th at the checkered flag. He'll be hoping he can repeat that again.
Completing that 4th row of the grid will be Valentin Folger, the 3rd rider involved in that turn 1 incident. He was, I believe, the only rider.
Perhaps 12th on the grid is where we would expect him to be.
One race to determine the first ever FIM Intercontinental Games winners. Team Europe now hold a 18-point advantage over the FIM Asia. The riders on the first 2 positions of the grid, Dino Jutze and Humberto Maya, they will not be involved in that battle of the teams. But the man alongside them, Elia Bartolini, and just behind Enzo de la Vega will. So separate fights here for the riders' title, let's say, of these FIM Intercontinental Games, the Riders' Award and the Teams' Award. Everything is still up in the air here in Jerez. 1 race and 16 laps to go. Live trackside, Anthony Nelson and Jack Amy ready one final time to talk you through the action.
One final time, the 4th race of the day. It's been an incredible day so far, an incredible weekend in the FIM Intercontinental Games. We've had everything when we've had the 3 races today.
Sector 4 seems to be raining quite a bit again. As I was saying, 3 laps haven't been completed. We will go back to our original grid positions for this race 2. And I believe that this race, even with these drops of rain, will be declared wet now. This is what happened there as a rider. Oh, that was a big moment. That was to Paris there. Lucky to keep that on board. Oh, that's one of the Latin America riders, actually. He seems to have gone through a travel trap. Not sure if that's a crash or just a ride through with the conditions. I can't quite see.
29, I think, or 30, 38.
38. That would be Gutierrez, Lucas Gutierrez for FIM Latin America. He was down in 15th position. So unfortunate, it's competitive riders all across the board. And as you can see in the team's classification, that before the podium celebrations, we will get the highlights here from Jerez. And this will be the highlights, I believe, from the initial race start before we had the red flag. Well, what a day it has been in Jerez. This was the crash to Soichiro and Manimoto. We thought that that would put them out of contention, but then everything changed in a matter of seconds in Jerez. The red flags came out as the raindrops fell, and after a long wait here in Jerez, we got underway with a wet race. There was another good start from Dino Jutze, but the early pace was led by the FIM Asia riders. You can see Wongtanen and Kazma, they were very quick to move into 1st and 2nd position, and shortly after it would have been Minamimoto who also found the pace and temporarily made it a FIM Asia 1-2-3. But this was a moment to change it all. Humberto Maya crashing out of the race, and Elia Bartolini, who just found his confidence then, moving into the lead of the race, well, moving into 2nd with the crash and then into the lead of the race. And from then on, it was all plain sailing for them, because you can see at the back of your shot the 2 other FIM European riders in those positions inside the top 10. It was a stable race for them at the end, Enzo de la Vega and Valentin Folger. And from then onwards, They started uncorking the champagne. Well, they will in a few moments' time when we get to the podium celebration. But they started getting the champagne ready and cold for when we go onto the podium in a few moments' time. So there we go. The highlights from Elio Bartolini's fantastic from Iro, handing out these golden helmets and congratulating all the riders for their fantastic performances this weekend. First with Aldi Mahendra. Of course, Josephine Bruno in the Supersport 300 class as well, receiving hers. Next will be Elio Bartolini and then Mallory Dobbs. All of them, congratulations, huge congratulations to all of them for their performances. He's deserved it, that helmet. You can't keep it away from him at this point in the show.
No, I mean, that was just cruel, teasing him a little bit like that, but he did get what he deserved in the end.
Fantastic from all of them. 24. So the final medals being awarded for all of these riders, European riders, and we can imagine they will go.
Seguidamente, junto a las autoridades, rogamos que pasen a primer plano. Vamos con la foto de familia, con las autoridades.